I can teach you the secret tricks to easily understand what people are really thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever found yourself in a situation where you needed to convince someone, but no matter how compelling your argument seemed, you just couldn't get through to them? We've all been there, and it's often frustrating. The key to successful persuasion lies not just in what you say, but in understanding how people think. Today, I want to explore the psychology of convincing and how you can harness this understanding to communicate more effectively and achieve your goals. Imagine being able to read between the lines, to see beyond the words spoken, and to grasp the true intentions and emotions of those you interact with. This skill can transform your personal and professional relationships. Whether you're in a business meeting, a casual conversation, or a heated debate, understanding the underlying thoughts and feelings of others can give you a significant advantage. By delving into the intricacies of human psychology, we can uncover the subtle cues and signals that reveal what people are truly thinking. So join me on this journey as we unlock the secrets of the mind and learn how to become more persuasive and effective communicators. Together, we will explore techniques and strategies that will empower you to connect with others on a deeper level and achieve your desired outcomes. Let's dive into the fascinating world of psychology and discover how to master the art of persuasion. First and foremost, it's important to recognize that people are driven by emotions as much as, if not more than, by logic. Emotions play a crucial role in shaping our thoughts, behaviors, and decisions. They can influence how we perceive information and how we react to it. When trying to convince someone, appealing to their emotions is often more effective than relying solely on facts and figures. Emotions can create a sense of urgency, empathy, or excitement that facts alone cannot. For instance, a heartfelt story can resonate more deeply than a statistical report. Whether it's a sense of security, excitement, or belonging, tapping into the emotional aspect of decision-making can create a stronger connection and make your argument more persuasive. By understanding and addressing the emotional needs and desires of your audience, you can craft messages that are not only compelling but also memorable. This emotional connection can lead to greater trust and a more lasting impact. Another crucial aspect is the need for social proof. Humans are social creatures, and we often look to others when making decisions. This is why testimonials, endorsements, and examples of others' successes can be powerful tools in persuasion. When people see that others have benefited from a particular choice, they're more likely to be convinced to follow suit. Understanding the principle of reciprocity is also essential. People are more likely to be persuaded if they feel they've received something of value first. This could be a helpful piece of advice, a small favor, or simply showing genuine interest in their needs. By giving first, you create a sense of obligation, making the other person more inclined to say yes to your request. Cognitive biases play a significant role in how people perceive and process information. For example, the confirmation bias leads people to favor information that confirms their existing beliefs. To convince someone effectively, it's important to present your argument in a way that aligns with their worldview or gently challenges it without causing resistance. Understanding these biases can help you tailor your approach to be more effective. Another key element is the power of repetition. Repeated exposure to an idea increases its familiarity and acceptance. This is why marketing campaigns often use the same messages over and over again. In a conversation, repeating your key points subtly throughout the discussion can reinforce your argument and make it more convincing. Framing is another powerful tool in the psychology of convincing. How you present your argument can significantly impact how it's received. For instance, focusing on the potential benefits of a decision rather than the drawbacks can make the idea more appealing. Similarly, presenting a choice as an opportunity rather than a risk can influence how the other person perceives it. It's also important to understand the concept of scarcity. People tend to value things more when they perceive them as being limited or exclusive. Highlighting the uniqueness or limited availability of what you're offering can create a sense of urgency, making the other person more likely to act quickly and favorably. Listening actively is a crucial skill in persuasion. People are more likely to be convinced when they feel heard and understood. By genuinely listening to their concerns and acknowledging their point of view, You create a rapport that makes them more receptive to your ideas. It also allows you to address any objections they might have in a thoughtful and empathetic way. Anchoring is another psychological principle that can be used to your advantage. The first piece of information presented often serves as a reference point for all subsequent decisions. By setting the anchor with a strong initial argument or proposal, you can influence how the other person perceives the options available to them. Creating a sense of commitment is also effective in convincing others. People like to be consistent with their previous commitments. If you can get someone to agree to a small request, they are more likely to agree to a larger one later. This is known as the foot-in-the-door technique, and it leverages the power of commitment to gradually build towards a bigger ask. Building trust is fundamental to successful persuasion. People are more likely to be convinced by someone they trust. Being honest, reliable, and transparent in your communication helps to establish credibility and makes others more likely to believe in what you're saying. Trust is the foundation upon which all persuasive efforts should be built. Finally, it's essential to remain patient and adaptable. Not everyone will be convinced immediately, and some may need time to process the information. By staying patient and being willing to adapt your approach based on the other person's reactions, you increase your chances of eventually winning them over. In conclusion, the psychology of convincing is about more than just presenting a strong argument. It involves a deep understanding of human nature and the various factors that influence decision-making. It's about understanding how people think, what drives their decisions, and the underlying motivations that shape their actions. By tapping into these insights, you can align your approach with their mindset. By appealing to emotions, utilizing social proof, understanding cognitive biases, and building trust, you create a compelling narrative that resonates on a personal level. You can become more effective in persuading others. Remember, the goal is not to manipulate or coerce, but to guide them towards a perspective that aligns with their own values and beliefs. Convincing isn't about forcing your will on others. It's about guiding them to see things from your perspective in a way that resonates with their own beliefs and values. This approach fosters mutual respect and understanding, leading to more meaningful and lasting agreements. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the psychology of convincing. We hope you found it insightful and valuable. Thank you.